My fellow nerdikins, welcome back to another episode of That's So Nerdy. Today we've got SS2 Gohan going up against Yellow Broly. This is a really fun matchup in my opinion. I recently just built the Gohan deck. I've had the Broly in my back pocket for a little while, but I recently just built the Gohan deck, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. The energy manipulation that leader gets is just really good. So Tommy's first play, he went first. He played Vegeta the Impregnable, which is his searcher for the deck. You get to search top 5 for a Unison or a Saiyan with energy cost of 3 or less. And then he passes to me, and I play an energy and pass, because that's all I really could do with during that turn. Or, well, all that was really beneficial, honestly. So now he swings with his Broly, procs the auto to take a life and draw a card, and then combos with the Vegeta. I take the hit because I want to. Now I play the TN, activate its ability to play out the skill list, which allows me to activate the ultimate awaken from my leader. Broly doesn't have an alternate awaken. That's what Tommy was looking at. You have to be at 4 or less life, but you do get to restand 2 energy when you awaken with Broly, so that is nice. Plus, I'm coming kind of hard during this turn anyway. Turn 2 for Gohan can actually be a pretty big pressure turn, honestly, because now here I'm playing out the Unison, upticking the Unison, and then playing out a skill list for my energy. So now I have even more swings on board. I'm going to swing with the Trunks skill list. He's going to take the 20. I'm going to swing with the Gohan skill list and then activate Battle on my leader to make it 25. And then at the end of my turn, I get to ramp for my Unison's ability, and I get a really good ramp with that skillless ramp. Yeah, the way I was able to play out the Trunks is that TN that I placed in my energy. You can tap 1 energy and play out a skillless from your energy area, and then ramp the top card. So he's thinking about playing Gohan, and then decided against it, and then he ultimately decided he was going to play it after all. So he upticks and draws, so his Gohan's now 4. So now he gets to restand 2 energy. And Tommy's actually pretty unfamiliar with this deck because it is one of my decks. We were just versing these two together to get something on camera for you guys. And he actually does want to build his own version of this deck his own version of a deck behind this leader, is what I should say, I guess. So he swings at lead. And then chooses to KO one of my skill lists with Realm of the Gods. And then I take it. I wanted to get down to 5 so my super combos could be active, since this is an energy manipulation deck. I run Zeno because if you ramp something that you want to see, even though the leader's ability does allow you to pick just inherently to pick something up from your energy, you do have to place a battle card back into your energy. So if you don't have a battle card that you're willing to sacrifice for that ability, then it makes it a lot harder. But that's why Zeno's nice, because you can just use it and then pick anything. go ahead and stack my unison here. And then swing with lead. So I proc the auto to draw. I don't do the energy thing because there's nothing that I want to pick up and throw down. I could do the TN, pick him up, place him down, and then play out a skillless for my energy, but I just really don't think it's that beneficial right now. Plus, I still have my unison's ability if I really want to get that skillless out onto the board. I'm swinging with my Trunks, and then I give the Trunks plus 5k with my leaders, activate battle. And then I decide to plus on my unison and not play a skillless, so I actually can swing with it. Because in order to play a skillless out for my energy with the unison, I have to add a marker and switch it to rest mode. So there he blocks with his unison, thinking that his markers might be safe, and I go ahead and use my Realm of the Gods to knock one of those markers off his unison. And right there, I was just checking to make sure that everything was still in frame. With this camera holder that I'm using, sometimes the camera will shift and slowly just kind of drift. It's happened in a couple videos, and it's a mild annoyance. It's not so bad when it doesn't like cut any of the plays off, but when it does cut the plays off, it's really annoying. So I counterplay the, it looks like he was going to play Turles out. And he opts to swing with his leader. If I'm not mistaken, I think he still plays his Turles out. Oh, I guess he doesn't. I guess he saves it for next turn because he doesn't want to tap out. Which, I mean, I guess is a good idea. And the SCR choice in this deck is a little rough for him because it is the Super 17 sibling Absorb. Because that's honestly the best SCR I can think of for this deck that I have. I do have one other yellow SCR, and that's the Sin Shenron SCR, but I don't know. I just like this one better. I think it fits better. I might try out the Sin at another juncture just to see how it feels, but most of the time, yeah, it's not worth it to me. Sin just doesn't do enough, especially against boards that like don't really go wide or anything like that. Like, Sin's just kind of meh. And I don't have the Piccolo Gohan Super Combo SCR, or I'd probably be using that one. So he goes to tap 1 to play Release from Evil, and I remind him that all that Release from Evil does is negate the skills, and it's free if you have a Unison. So he untaps the energy and takes it back since it doesn't actually negate the attack. So he goes ahead and Final Flashes to be able to combo out. Charges a Gogeta Unison, and then taps 2 to play the Turles that I was expecting last turn. And here he goes to stack the Unison, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're wasting that Empower skill. Like, it's such a waste to do that. So he goes ahead and swings with Turles. And I counter that with Vegeta, and all Vegeta does is negate the attack. He also does have a second ability, but it's the same as Tien's, it's in the energy, so if he gets placed in the energy, I can pay 1 energy and play a skillless from my energy. A 2-drop skillless, actually, is specifically what it says, I believe. So I take the life from his Unison swing, and then he empowers this Unison again. I don't have anything in rest mode, so he doesn't have anything to KO. And he's going to go ahead and remove the 3 markers to give the Unison and the leader a power boost and make the Unison a triple attacker. So he swings, I D-Magic, and then he swings, and I Goku. And then he holds, swings with 20, or swings 420 with the leader. And then I super combo. Boom. And then he passes turn. Now I'm going to play skillless into my energy. And I knew this wasn't going to go well, but I just wanted to pull it off because I really wanted to. So I swing on my leader. I said that Turles goes back to his hand because of Goku's ability, but we got distracted. So I draw for the leader, restand in energy, and then use Sensu Being on the leader to boost up the attack. And then I swing with Goku, not really thinking that he is going to try and use his blocker right away, but apparently he didn't have any counterattacks that he thought he could use. Honestly, what he should have used is he should have used the Release from Evil counterattack against Goku. And then after doing that, he could have actually comboed up because obviously his skill to make it so my opponent can't combo would be negated. So that actually would have helped him a lot. And he could have done that and blocked with his Unison, and it would have saved his Unison. But, I mean, it is what it is. So I used my Unison to play out one more skillless from my energy so I could get full effect from him so I could play out Bunison. And then Tommy combos out of the Bunison swing. I use the Activate Battle to boost my skill list by 5k. And here he is going to throw down some cards to combo out. And I end my turn and ramp the energy. And then I wait for him to charge because I want to proc the ability of the Bunison to restand an energy and restand himself. So boom, charge. Tried to counterplay it, but he was playing a Unison, so my counterplay fizzles. He goes ahead and plays out the Turles that I sent back to his hand. Yeah, I didn't really think that play through because I really thought he was going to try and use a counter attack so I would be able to play out the baby ape and then go for game that way. But it didn't work out that way. And there's a misplay on Tommy's part. He was supposed to bottom deck that instead of KOing it, but it doesn't really make a difference in this match. Alright, so I play Vegeta into my energy and then pay 1 to play out the skill list, ramp 1. Swing with the skill list. And then he goes to try and floodgate me, and I counter with the baby ape. Then I activate battle to make it 25. And that's the game. If you like what you saw, smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out. Stay tuned for the Gohan deck profile in a couple days. Thank you very much for the support, and stay nerdy.